Ngeba Sojola here. In this video, we'll be particularly looking at a Chinese foreign policy that was developed to fundamentally contain India in the Indian Ocean. This Chinese foreign policy is known as the String of Pearls. When we speak of the string of pearls, right, we are fundamentally speaking of a geopolitical strategy developed by the Chinese government to fundamentally contain and control the influence of India in the Indian Ocean, right? Now, the way the Chinese do this is in a number of ways, right? But the main way they are doing this is that they are building naval and maritime infrastructure and assets basically along the Indian Ocean, right? For example, in 2016, right, Chinese built a seaport and a naval port in Djibouti, right? This was one of the first military maritime projects which was developed by China, right? And in the next year, in 2017, they built about two seaports, right? In Sri Lanka, right? And Bangladesh, right? These were naval assets which has been built, which can be used for military purposes. Currently, they are built as if they are built for economic purposes. But we all know when things go down, let's say in the Third World War, those naval assets will be converted into military outposts, right? So there's a number of countries that you find along the Indian Ocean that China has built these naval forces. As I began, Djibouti, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Bangladesh, right? Let's see the list. The Maldives. They even got a seaport in Tanzania, right? So China has built these number of naval and maritime installations, right? Right around India that you find along the Indian Ocean, right? This is to fundamentally contain the growing influence, right, of India in the Indian Ocean.